there is one thing that I want to throw out there. Maybe Michael has can tell us about it. If you sort of think about AI and use AI in clinical trials, is the endpoint that you get to is a set of patients with certain biomarkers and certain signatures, and your drug works on those. So will pharmaceutical companies sort of move towards only dealing with those patients and leave the rest of them out? That's something in terms of a bias and a guardrail that needs to be developed. And I sort of think about that problem as being one that could as AI becomes more and more, as we progress in AI, that could become a big problem. What do you think, Michael?
I completely agree. I think that I think that there's a lot of danger. I have quite a bit of work also too in understanding exceptional responders, which exactly to your point is understanding who responds, who particularly responds to a certain drug, and that might lead to drug development companies sort of concentrating on the subgroup of patients that might respond very well or very easily to develop sort of effective drugs for them. And I think that one of the questions in the inbox, said that, how can AI improve the diversity of clinical trial enrollment? I think this is where regulation needs to come in. I think AI can also help make the trial more diverse. The Janssen trial was the most diverse vaccine trial in the history by any different type of metrics that you can look at. And this was by design. This was not by chance. This was by design, as this was something that Janssen was looking towards to improve as well. And we were able to execute this trial across, different demographics in a very fair way. And I think that there is a way to utilize AI that simultaneously allows us to understand who are the exceptional responders and why they are exceptional responders, why this biomarker works, or why people with these biomarkers have good responses to drugs, and protect the diversity of the clinical trials by mandating or instituting some kind of rule on the diversity of the trials, which can be satisfied using AI and machine learning techniques.